Did not elicit damage. Yeah, we destroyed that team. Destroyed that team. Fantastic. The time is now 7:51. Do. Alright, alright, alright. Get that black screen out of there. Get back in my face. Trundle. Awesome. Just awesome guy. Love him. Such a good hero. Now though, I need to fix some things. Get that screen up all correctly. And we'll really talk about why Trundle is such a good jungle. And I'm just going to try this format out. Maybe I'll like it more. Maybe I won't. We will see. That's a really shitty screen region. Let's see if I can change that. Alright, let's fix that. Oops. Alright. Oop. Not perfect yet. Still not there. That actually looks really bad. Why does it look that bad? Get out of your advertisement. No one likes you. Alright, alright. Trundle. A fighter melee. As you saw, he is very just hit, hit, hit. I have a giant stick. Fear me. His passive, his decompose, he will gain 6% of the health of anything that dies around him. Yep, that's it. Whenever something dies, he just gains life. His Q, his Rapid Bite, which he will be spamming constantly, is just like this nice little attack buff where he just does a lot more damage. It also has this nice little reach to it, like it's a bit longer than your normal melee strike, so it's really good for chasing things down. It's when you're chasing, you'll just really get that little jump forward you might need. If you need just a little more, it'll give you that. Contaminate, you'll lay down that giant AoE you saw, and it'll give him a giant speed, movement speed, and attack speed, yes. I don't think it slows anything down. Crowd control reduction. Yep. So yeah, crowd control things do not affect him as well. His Pillar of Fifth, his other skill shot, he lays down that giant tower which just slows everything down. It also creates a physical wall that things have to go around. So it's really good for zoning enemies. Agony, his ultimate, which I didn't really use a whole lot. I don't know why, I just didn't find all the best uses for it. I mean, you can usually just spam if you needed to, but like, I didn't see no reasons to use it. Anyway, it's a giant debuff on whichever target you pick, and over the next 6 seconds, their health, armor, magic resistance is stolen. Is just goes down to crapper. It goes down to at least 25% gone, so they are very vulnerable to everything, all damage, and also slowly will damage them over time. So it's fantastic. It's a really great debuffing ability. Now, for runes, I would say really stray onto the attack damage, march, cooldown reduction, steals, armor penetration, glyphs, and scaling health regeneration, quintessences, are just normal regeneration. You don't really need scaling, but if you want to, I like it too. I enjoy scaling. I like the idea of creating things over time. Just builds. I like building stuff. Items. I like to start off with the cloth armor plus just 5 health pots. Whenever I jungle, it's normally what I go for because most jungle heroes are very armor based. Most anyway. Some are not. Shaco, as you can see, is not. He's usually a very good jungle. That was actually one of the best jungles I've seen. But with that, you have all those health pots, so you can really pop them. And then your cloth armor will build into your Mod's Razor, which, as you saw, is a fantastic jungle item. Especially in the early game, you will farm so hard with that. 100% isn't a bad idea either. I just like it's really standard thing. It's so easy to pull off. You don't need to think a lot to do it. From there, after you get your Mod's Razor, you build that into your Wriggles Lantern. Longsword, you use that, and you build up into a Phage, which eventually goes into a Frozen Mallet. Just this giant, slow ability that really lets you chase things down, get all those extra kills. Also, just a huge life and attack damage boost, so it's a really good all-around AD item if you're a melee or a fighter character who focuses on attack damage. It's super. Phage and Frozen Mallet are so good. Again, and then you saw, you can put your boots off. I usually do with Trundle because he has his Contaminate. You don't have to. It's a risky thing to do. If you think you need it faster, you can go for your Berserker's Reef. You can also go for Mercury Treads if you just want to be like this all-around thing. But you just don't have a reason to get any other kind of boots, though. And then from there, you want to try and adapt. Like I said, I want a little more lasting power in that game, so I grabbed the, what's it called? The Locket of Iron Solari. It's a great thing. I was building towards my Miracle Smiter. Also, really, those are really just nice. Just what are they called? I just said it a minute ago too, and I've already forgotten what I said. How foolish of me. I will make pooping sounds with my hands until I remember. Lasting potential, that's what it was. Lasting power. I hope you enjoyed all those farting noises. Those are all done with my hands. Last potential, you can really just stay in there and just do so much damage. And with your Wriggles Lantern, you already have that plus lifesteal. Plus with your innate passive, you just gain so much life back every time someone dies around you, especially once you get into their base or you get into like a really big fight with creeps. On your jungle winners, you use neutral creeps, you just gain life as things die, and especially if a hero dies around you, you're an enemy hero, you will gain just 6% of their life. I think it scales all the way up to 8%? 6, 7, maybe. I might be wrong about that. I didn't look at all the numbers, I just gave a really good, really small look over. Masteries, you want to try and focus on offensive and utility. If you're jungler offensive, just get that buff. Obviously offensive, go straight down attack damage, some cooldown reduction, a little bit of attack speed because he has really slow off the bat, so you want to give him a little, you want to push him forward a little, so an extra little bit of attack speed never hurt. Any utility, you want to get that neutral buff duration, some extra mana regen, because you're not always going to have time to just sit back and let your mana regen, because you're always moving as a jungle. There's not really time off for a jungle, except when you go to the shop, and even then, you just want to get in and out. What else is there? Yeah, but you should be able to spell 30 with that. And all of these are for generally focused. If you have level 30, you'll have access to all the things you need. Yeah, pretty good there. Pretty sure I actually had a IP buff. Yeah, I did have an IP boost, so I can actually go and maybe buy some more stuff. I like buying stuff. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. That actually is a really quick one, about an hour long. I do kind of like that format. It's a bit short, but it's just, I can make it last just about an hour, so I'll have an hour-long show. I really like that. Kind of felt really comfortable just getting into a game, just immediately start playing. That's really fun to me. I'm not like super tired after either, so that's cool. Really lets me gather my thoughts as I play to make sure I know where I'm going with it. Not try and pull that build out my ass. I do some research, but I usually like to build it in front of you guys. So I enjoyed that format. I'll probably try it for a little while longer. And yeah, I know I haven't been doing a lot because April's been really busy with me so far, and it's going to continue using me for the rest of the month, all the way until the very beginning of May. I will be super busy. I'm going to try and do as much possible, try and post as much as possible. I will still be doing tournaments for Zeke. That's still going to be a thing. I'm still going to be casting for the hosting. Actually going to be doing one soon. I'm going to go off for about 30 minutes I'll be back on them with some music before we start there, and then we'll be going into the Daywalker Open Tournament. That's going to be really fun. Until then, you can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, at Green Sue. You can subscribe to me on YouTube, where all these VODs will go up, plus StarCraft 2 casts, some Dota play, and things along those nature. All those casts at youtube.com/Shinra, SHINRA, Shin like the bone, R like raw like the lion, 114. That's my YouTube. It's all there. If you've forgotten that now, sucks. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and come back in 30 minutes. We'll have some StarCraft 2 going on. It'll be fun. Alright, see you guys then.